Welcome to Scoring Beyond Points with Alfred. As you can see, I'm wearing my national championship hat. Yes, I am a national champion for basketball, as you guys can tell from this channel. But today we're going to be talking about attitudes, bad attitude, good attitude, and whatever attitude you have, how you can use that to your advantage. This is very important for any player from high school, elementary, middle school, high school, college, and obviously the pro. So let's get into what these attitudes are. Let's start with a good attitude first. What is a good attitude? A good attitude is a player or a person that has the attitude to accomplish whatever they desire and accept anything that comes with the things that they need to do to accomplish it. We have to have that acceptance of what journey we're going to go through, what people we're going to encounter, and how we have to get our hands dirty just to get what we want and make sure it's done right. This attitude shows up on the court, it shows up in life, it shows up at home, it even shows up when you're sleeping. Your attitude affects your whole mood, and it could affect someone else that you're not even paying attention to. So that good attitude, how does that show up on the court? You're positive. What does positive mean on the court? That means you're not in your head. You know that you have a goal. Even if you mess up, you know, okay, I got to fix it. I got to get down and dirty. I got to change this outcome, and we got to win this game. Yeah, your coach may piss you off, but guess what? That doesn't mean that you have to now go off and now ruin this whole game or even a whole practice. No, you got to now take that information, try to absorb it. Even if you can't, hey, you got to just what? Dust it off your shoulder. But sometimes, you know what I mean? You can't hold it in no more. Just because you let out things doesn't mean you have a bad attitude. That just means you got to this point and now it's boiling over. So as it's boiling over, now it's up to you to make that choice on how you now react. Are you going to now speak up for yourself like in Grown Adult? Or are you going to throw a tantrum like a 2-year-old? We have to balance with ourselves when it comes to our attitudes. Our attitudes can change by a drop of a dime, but we can't allow that to now ruin our outcome or stop something that we're in the process of pursuing. One bad move can stop everything. So a good attitude is very important. When you're talking to the ref, you don't gotta cuss him out, yell at him. All you have to do is now ask the ref a question. A lot of times refs themselves are high strung, have an attitude, but you have to be able to de-escalate that situation by saying, hey, I'm not worried about that call. I just want to see what I can do better in that situation. Let me ask you a question. If I do this or if I do that, okay, yeah, I did foul him. Yeah, I did pull his jersey. It's things like that to now calm it down so that now that ref has a relationship with you that is good, not negative all the time. This is how that can show up in a game. In practice, man, when you don't want to continue to run those lines, you got to dig deep and run because what? Being in shape is the whole battle. Because if you're in shape, you're able to think faster, think quicker, and you won't wear down as the game goes on. Please like and subscribe to this video. Now, let's go into the bad attitude. That bad attitude can just show up in your body language. Let me show you an example. If I sit in my chair like this, what do you see? Someone may be lacking confidence, someone's down, someone's tired. But if I'm here at attention, looking you dead in your face saying, hey, let's go, you can't really tell what I'm at. You don't know I had a long day at work. You can't tell that I'm tired. You can't tell that I'm not focused. No, I'm ready to go. Body language can be shown with a bad attitude. But let's just say your body language just sucks. But then that means you have to communicate in a different way. You have to speak up with yourself. You got to hype yourself up so that people around you are not infected by that bad body language or bad posture. This is very important as a player. You pass the ball and your teammate misses a shot. Your teammate turns the ball over. Your teammate does something stupid. Your coach calls a dumb play. Your coach subs you out. The way that your body language is can now affect the coach and pin you back in. When he puts you back in, if he yells at you, your teammates, feeling down, man, not wanting to play with you. All of these things can now be affected. Bad attitude, yelling, cussing. Yeah, we all cuss and say different things, but do we do it in a proactive way? Something to uplift someone, or are you trying to bring someone down because you have a bad attitude? This could now be a big hurdle for wins and losses. A big hurdle if you get better or you get worse. A big hurdle if you get to the next level or you don't. These are things that we need to do correctly and fix that bad attitude. Lastly, let's get into how we can use a bad attitude or a good attitude to our advantage. Let's start with the bad attitude. If you have a bad attitude and you're upset of the situation that you had and you can't control yourself anymore because you just want to let it out and you want to cuss, you want to have bad posture, you want to do all of these things, you want to wild out, how can we actually use that to our advantage? If you are a player that can truly get the advantage by playing harder, using that bad attitude because you messed up or somebody else messed up or you mad because you got taken out, when you get back in that game, use that thing that angered you to play harder and focus. So now you're starting to make more shots. You're starting to now get in a groove. This should now heighten your awareness so that you are the one that actually is going to be able to show out as you're in that game. How can you use a good attitude to your advantage? You can now control a lot more things within the game. You can now control the ref with your good attitude about calling fouls, not calling foul, asking questions, getting him on or her on your side. Also control your coach about what plays you should do, what you see, and what you are trying to do. Also control now what your teammates and the other team, knowing that you guys are going to now accomplish this goal, and there's nothing that's going to take your will that's going to stop you from now winning this game. You can even win over fans if you're at an away game with a good attitude. These are some things that will help any player, no matter what level you are. If you are a high school player, you truly need to understand these things because you're trying to figure yourself out and also assert dominance right now. But you also need to know how to control these things. This is very important for all of us. And if you want to learn more tips, you got to continue to watch these videos. Matter of fact, there's another video that I already posted about the top tips that will help you be successful. So go ahead and watch that. Until next time, peace.